And now this is what I'm going to do. We're going to segue into this next segment. I just need to let Bobby House know that I'm about to reveal some stuff here that I would say 99% of our listenership has never, ever seen before. Even if you've studied chemtrails inside and out, what I'm about to reveal to you, I promise you, you're going to be blown away. Ben Time Traveler, I promise you, you're going to be blown away by this. And this is the one guy that knows chemtrailing better than anybody else I know. I'm going to go to the top of this document. In this document, ladies and gentlemen, you need to grab it. You need to download it. You need to get it off your computer if you can. Get it on a thumb drive. All right. This document I put together exposes something called, and this is called FundVax. Okay. And this is from the government. It's a quarterly FundVax review. This report provides a summary of recommendations and conclusions based on experiments related to Project ID 149AZ2 during the period 20107 to 5107. The report does not contain any quantitative data, blobbity gobbledygook. Okay? Guess what FundVax is all about? It's about basically a study that they conducted, and I'm gonna use this terminology that's not gonna mean too much to you, but I'm gonna translate it. Because of the vesicular stomatitis virus's ability to essentially infect brain cells, and its two-step life cycle, cyclitic infections in mammals and transmission of insects, it provided a starting point to design an airborne virus that has the ability to infect the respiratory system as well as your brain cells. Now, why are they doing that? Why are they doing it? Here's the abstract. 6 methods, okay, of this virus dispersal were tested. High altitude release is one of them. Then I just showed you a high altitude release, water supply release, and insect transmission. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? Insect transmission. You are nothing but a freaking mosquito receptacle, okay? They like to infect you via insect transmission. Diffusion by a ground level object such as a car, diffusion from a stationary object such as a bottle, and infection of food supplies such as cattle or produce. Okay? Did you understand what I just said? Let me tell you what I just said. They have devised, the U.S. government, okay? This is a U.S. government document. Scientists have devised methods to transmit via high altitude airborne spraying, insect transmission, water supply, every aspect of your life. They can transmit this virus. Now, why do they want to transmit this virus? Let me tell you why they want to transmit this virus. I'm going to go to the bean footage here momentarily. Let me go. Danny, do you have that queued up? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see and hear is a Pentagon presentation, and I'll provide commentary. Go ahead and just roll it, and then I'll tell you when to stop. Listen to this.
Here we have individuals who are religious fundamentalists, religious fanatics, and this is the expression, RT-PCR, real-time PCR expression of the VMAT2 gene.
Can you push pause real quick? Push pause real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to hear is why those planes that you saw before we went to the top of the hour were spraying the Baghdad population. Because there were religious fanatics there, brown people in the desert, that they needed to basically change their religious fanaticism by transmitting a virus that I just described to you. For what purposes? To change their attitudes about their religious fanaticism. You are being sprayed here in the United States of America probably because you don't buy enough freaking green grapes. Whatever it is that they want to do, they'll create a virus and then they'll basically crisscross the entire population in your local time zone. But let's find out why they're spraying the religious fanatics in Baghdad. Go ahead and roll it.
Over here, we have individuals. So let me complete. So over here, we have individuals who are not particularly fundamentalist, not particularly religious, and you can see there's a much reduced expression of this particular gene, the VMAT2 gene. Another evidence that supports our hypothesis for the development of this approach.
What you see here is by spreading this virus, we're going to eliminate individuals from donning on a bomb vest and going into a market and
Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're hearing right now is the Pentagon. By the way, Cenk Uygur, pay close attention. This is your U.S. government that is spraying a virus over Baghdad in order to prevent suicide bombings. Okay? Go ahead, play it.
So our hypothesis is that these are fanatical people, that they have overexpression of the VMAT2 gene, and that by vaccinating them against this, we'll eliminate this behavior. So we have some very, very remarkable data in this next slide. Here we have two brain scans. These are fMRIs. These are two different individuals with different levels of expression of VMAT2. On top is an individual who's a religious fanatic, an individual, and we've repeated this numerous times, that has high levels of VMAT2. Now, this individual down here who had low levels of the VMAT2 gene, this individual would self-describe as not particularly religious. In each case, these individuals were read a religious text. This individual lit up the right middle frontal gyrus, shown here, and that's a part of the brain that's associated with theory of mind. It's a part of the brain that has to do with intents and beliefs and desires. In marked contrast, here's an individual who would not particularly self-describe as religious, and when they're read a religious text, what you see is that this part of the brain called the anterior insula lights up. This is a part of the brain that's associated with disgust or displeasure on hearing something.
So you're suggesting I take a CT scan with me when I'm evaluating people to determine whether I put a bullet in their head?
So the data that I'm presenting here supports the concept that we're proposing, and I think that we would not propose to do CT scans or fMRIs on individuals out in the hinterlands of Afghanistan. The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here, which is it's essentially to turn a fanatic into a normal person.
Go ahead and stop it. Go ahead and stop it.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jeez.
that, by the way, Cenk Uygur, okay? We're not conspiracy theorists at this point in regards to this. That 115-page document, I expect you to read that from top to bottom. I don't care where you are on your political spectrum. Just know that the people that have been telling you that chemtrailing and mind control is a conspiracy theory, and I want you to take all of these facts, and you know what? You need to go invite Kylie Jenner on your show and apologize to her, because she is associated with the Kardashians, but that has nothing to do with what we're presenting here. She has discovered some stuff here. She's opened it up, and what you have done is you've been a puppet of the Saul Alinsky'ites to go in and attack the fake side of the right side of the internet and the left-right paradigm. And we've just factualized. Now this is happening over Baghdad. This is happening in the Middle East. And this is what I'm going to say. That all of the preparatory work that we've done since Nazi Germany has led to something called, what you're about to see, called Jade Helm. And all of the spraying that they've been doing here in the United States of America will help them take down the Confederate flag.